Hi, this is Anthony from behind the scenes. We're at the rickshaw. I'm here with
Erik from Lord Dying.
How you doing, Erik?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Welcome to Canada. Welcome to the rickshaw.
Thank you.
How you liking it here so far?
It's all right. We played here one other time back in 2013 when we were on tour with Valiant Thor and Ramming Speed.
Yeah.
But it's been a couple of years, so it's good to be back.
And you just finished somewhat of a small tour over in the U.S.
Yeah, we did.
Just did Seattle last night.
Yeah, we did 2 weeks with Misery Index, mostly East Coast, although there were some Canadian shows as well, like Montreal, Toronto, and Ottawa. So Eastern Coast there. It went really well, really fun. We also did some festival stuff. Then we started this tour in Shreveport on the 28th.
Yeah.
So we've been doing this about 2 weeks, and there's about another 4 weeks on the road for us. And then we'll be home for a little while, for about a month.
Yeah, and then I saw at the end of it all, once this tour is done, you're coming back to Canada. You're hitting Montreal.
We are
doing the fest over there too.
We'll be back. Yeah, we'll be doing that. We'll be going over there on this tour. I think the 23rd is when we go over there.
Montreal?
Yeah, Montreal, Toronto, and Ottawa as well. Like the same cities as we hit on the Misery Index tour, so it'll be cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
So your current album was recorded by Joel Bryan from Toxic Holocaust. How'd you get that all set up?
Joel's actually a good friend of mine. He also lives in Portland. We've known each other for a few years. He's a fan of Lord Dying. He liked Summon the Faithless and offered, I think he was at like a record release show for that album, and then offered to record an album for us. This was before he started recording more bands. We were like, hell yeah, man, because we love the sound he got on like Conjuring Command and on An Overdose of Death. Like sounds really, really big, but also like crisp and raw. It's like crisp and raw at the same time. It's a good balance of both, you know, like which not a lot of people get. We wanted something to not sound like too polished, but we still wanted it to sound really big, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that he totally accomplished that. I'm really happy with it.
I would have to agree. It sounds really good.
Awesome. Thanks.
Music videos. You guys been pumping out a lot of music videos over the last couple of years. They seem more horror themed, like a lot of guts and blood.
That's funny too, because it's never that was never like an idea or intention as it starts out, but it always ends up that way. Which is what I'm fine with. I like gory horror movies and everything.
Yeah,
it's cool. That videos are definitely fun to make.
Yeah, that one I didn't write down which one it is, but the one where you guys are all tricked into different rooms and you're slowly murdered one by one.
Yeah,
that was from 20. Yeah, Dreams of Mercy. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was done by Whitey McConaughey. He did like most all of the Red Fang videos and
oh, okay, yeah.
Some other. He did like the Iron Reagan video for Iron Reagan too. Several other bands too. But yeah, he's great. He was really fun to work with. He's really good. That video was great to make. It was done really fast though. Like we filmed it all in like 30 hours.
Oh wow.
And, it was pretty much nonstop. It was kind of a grueling process, but yeah, it turned out really good.
I quite enjoy watching it. I've watched it a few times myself.
Cool.
Your chops on the guitar. When did you first pick up guitar? When did you start?
I've been playing guitar most of my life. I've actually been playing guitar with Chris. We're like childhood friends, and we've been playing in bands since we were kids. And just been always both of us play guitar. You know, we've been playing guitar in bands together for a long time. I don't know. I guess it started when I was like 10 years old, but probably about the same with Chris.
And how old are you now?
33.
So you got some experience because it shows in your performance.
Thanks.
I haven't seen you guys live, but tonight will be a treat.
Cool.
I'm sure.
I'm looking forward to it.
No, so am I.
Cool.
What were your influences into getting into metal? Why metal? Like, at 10, I'm sure, were you listening to metal at 10?
Yeah.
Because I was.
Yeah, no, for sure. I've always liked metal and punk too. I mean, grew up on both, really just like aggressive, rebellious music, you know, just a good outlet for anger and all that. Always liked aggressive music.
Yeah. It helps you get that anger out
Without
beating somebody else.
Still is very therapeutic.
Oh, isn't it though? Yeah, and you referred back to your Portland. My grandparents lived in Portland. I spent a lot of summers out there. It's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
What's the metal scene like now as opposed to maybe when I was growing up? Because I'm 49. So, you know, I know the scene was kind of big back then, but is it growing now?
It's huge. It's, there are so many bands from there. There's bands that have moved to Portland from other places too that are like all established. A lot more bands I'm seeing that are like putting out records and touring too. And it's just really good. It's a really tight-knit community. A lot of bands help each other out. There's always something going on, like many venues. It's great.
Awesome. So there's a lot of support for the metal scene there.
Oh,
Not just with the bands, but with the community as well.
Yeah. And Relapse Records moved there, so from Philadelphia, that's a good thing. They put our records out.
I know.
And Toxics and Red Fang.
Yeah.
Several bands.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's how I heard you guys is through Relapse. Because I review for Relapse, so that's how I heard you guys.
Awesome. Yeah. I love Relapse, man. I've been a big fan of Relapse for a long time. You know, like I guess this is their 25th year. I don't know. Probably been a fan of something that's been out for at least 20 years now. And, we're really psyched to be a part of the Relapse family for sure.
Oh, it's a good label for some of the smaller bands to really break onto the scene.
Oh yeah.
Like yourselves, because you guys have only been just over a year, I understand, or somewhat like
pretty
that.
Much. 2013 is when the first one came out, but yeah, it's been great. Been really busy the whole time, so I think that definitely opened up doors that weren't open before signing with Relapse. You know.
Well, yeah, it probably got you on some bigger tours.
It helps. It helps with the right, get the right people involved or get the right people interested for sure.
Yeah.
That probably wouldn't have been otherwise. So. It's good. Yeah.
Anything you'd like to say? Anything you want to add at all?
We're psyched to be here. Thanks for doing the interview.
Hey, I'm stoked to do it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on stage.
Awesome. Oh yeah. Thanks, man.
Thanks very much for your time. I appreciate it.